And then, ladies and gentlemen, there are two Raiders in the building, ladies and gentlemen. But we're still here. We're still giving it to you. We are live right here on YouTube. We are the Real to Sports Podcast. And welcome to our Tuesday show, Sports to Talk About. In the lineup today, we will have college football news and rumors on the mark. And we will predict Thursday's game between the Indianapolis Colts and the Denver Broncos. And after that, we're going to jump right into week 4 reviews and scores. And Sunday, we're going to review Sunday night and Monday night game as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got college football. We got scores and reviews. We got all this and more right here on Sports to Talk About. Right here.
Let's go.
Thank you guys for being with us on this Tuesday night, wherever you may be, via cell phone, laptop, iPad, wherever, on TV, whatever you watching YouTube, man. Thank you guys for being here with us on this Tuesday night here on the Real to Sports Podcast. We won't take too much of your time today. Before we get things popping, man, first things first, man, hit that thumbs up. Pretty please hit that thumbs up. Hey, it's just two of us. Just the two of us. It's just two of us, man. So, hey, man, y'all can at least show us some love, man. Give us them thumbs up. Make it 2 or 3 if you want to. Hit that thumbs up, man. That subscribe button and turn on that bell for all notifications. Join our group, the Real to Sports group on Facebook. We're just a bunch of sports fans, man, that sit around and talk about sports. Whether it's NBA, NFL, MLB, WWE, boxing, whatever. We're here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on Facebook. So go look us up, join the Real Sports group, and boom, you'll be in. Now, I want to introduce, I can't say the panel. I can't say the panel today, but I introduce you guys, man, to, y'all know who he is, man. It's Mr. VP right here. He got a long resume now. He's the vice president of the Real to Sports Group. He's the host of the Real Man to Man Lounge. And he just became the brand new Real to Sports NFL Trivia Champion. It's my main man, Young Mark, the Raider Nation.
What's going on? We here.
We are here, man. Ain't nobody here, but we here. What up, Pretty Ricky? Pretty Ricky is what they call him.
What's going on, Silent Rick?
He said, my name is Pretty Ricky. If I ain't got it there, it ain't many. Pretty Ricky.
That's what they call him.
Philly G.
What's going on, best friend in law?
Philly G.
How about them birds, bro?
It's just two of us, baby. It's just two. That's all right, though. Because it's a dangerous thing when two Raiders get together. I'm telling you.
I already know.
It's a very, very dangerous thing, man. Just two of us, man. That's all right, though. We're gonna work it out. And we're here for you guys. We're here for you guys. We're gonna give it all we got today, man. Give you guys a good show. So let's jump right into this thing, Young Mark, man. Thursday on Amazon. Thursday, man. We have the Indianapolis Colts. 1-2-1. Indianapolis Colts. They're going to Mile High Empower. I'm sorry, get that right. Empower at Mile High Stadium against the 2-2 Denver Broncos. Who you got in this, bro?
That's a tough one. I don't expect a lot of points to be scored in this one, to be honest with you.
Me neither.
Both offenses are kind of struggling. But one offense seems to be gaining momentum right now, and it looks like it's Denver. So I'm gonna take Russ and the Broncos in this one.
Yeah, you know what? I'm with you on that. I think the Broncos. I think the Broncos is coming as far as Jerry Jeudy and Sutton and all that. I think they started to click against us. I mean, of course, we got bad secondary, but I think they might be a little angry. They might be a little angry. I think, and then with the fans behind them in Mile High, I don't know. I don't know, man. Something about the Colts. I can't get behind the Colts. Maybe it's Matt Ryan.
I think if I'm in Indianapolis, this might sound blasphemous to say, but
Technical difficulties here. But I don't for anybody out there, I don't think the Colts, I can't see them as a threat. Go ahead, bro.
This might sound blasphemous, my bad, but I think that what's probably best is if Matt Ryan continues to struggle, they might want to lean to Sam Ehlinger. Sam Ehlinger is their young quarterback out of Texas. He's got a good arm. He can motivate a team, and he has the ability to scramble and extend plays with his feet. And I think it'd be a good opportunity for him to show what he can do. They did draft him. If not Sam, no matter which way they go after that, if it's not Sam Ehlinger, one fact's going to remain. The Colts are probably going to be in the quarterback market in the draft, either next year or the year after. So some change is about to come. I think they're probably going to go with like their first true rebuild in about 25 years. So
Denver got to watch out for 28. I got to watch out for 28. I mean, they just got ran over by 128. Yeah, but they got
Taylor's hurt.
Taylor's hurt?
They say he has an ankle injury, so he's questionable for that game. So they lose him. They really ain't
Indy
no
need that game though. Indy, he might play, bro, because Indy really needs this game.
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, they got to keep pace with Tennessee and with Jacksonville.
Jacksonville leading that division, right?
Yeah, they got the best record in the division right now.
Shout out to the Jacksonville Jaguars. What? These dudes is, oh man, from 3-12, 3-13. I mean, 3-13, 3-13s, 2-13s. Like, shout out to them though. I knew they was gonna do good. I knew they was gonna do good this year. I knew they was gonna hang in there this year. I knew they was.
Yeah.
Taz is in the building. What up?
What's
what up,
going
Taz?
on, man?
What up with you, boy? What up? What up? Broncos 21-14.
I can see it.
How about them? Though? We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Hang tight. We're gonna get there. Broncos 21-14. What you think about that, bro?
I don't know. I don't know if Russell can score 3 touchdowns just based on what we've seen this season, but I definitely see them coming out on top for sure. But we're going to see.
14. I don't know, man. I think that's a low scoring game to me, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Look,
I'll say this about Indianapolis though, because Denver's going to have to rely on Melvin Gordon a lot more. Melvin Gordon is prone to fumble a little bit, and you got Shaquille Leonard coming back into the lineup. So that could be the one window of opportunity for them if they can force Melvin Gordon to turn it over to give them more chances on offense.
I agree with that. And as far as Indy's defense, Darius Leonard, oh boy! Now, real quick on this, But Darius Leonard, I know he's the heart and soul of that defense, right? But it might be time. You think it might be time, to I wouldn't say move on, but kind of like step down and let I mean,
Nah,
no,
nah. Shaquille's got too much heart, man. And then literally, like you said, he's the heart and soul of the defense.
yeah,
This year is really like the first year he's really missed any extended time. Like he's known to be tough. Like he plays hurt when need be, but I feel bad for him because
mm-hmm.
he had pointed out, early in the offseason, this is like his fourth or fifth different quarterback since he's been with the team. They've had a rotating door of quarterbacks up in Indy, so I feel bad for him. I think he would want to stay, and I would imagine the team would want to keep one of their leaders as long as they can. But
Well,
at
he's
the
not
same
doing so
time,
good in Gus. I mean, Gus Bradley, Gus Bradley, he gave us a 4.3, pretty decent 4.3.
yeah,
Man, but I don't see he's not thriving in that.
it
Or
might
do we
take
just
some
still got to
time
give
for
him
him
some
to.
time? Yeah,
It might take some time for him to come on, simply because he hasn't played that much in the new system. But I feel like if Gus Bradley is smart and if the
mm-hmm.
organization is smart, they're gonna adjust what they're doing around what Shaquille Leonard can do, and try to help him get on the field and get going that way. But I think he's too valuable to let go of right now. You'll
Yeah.
get a King Granton in return, no
Mm-hmm.
doubt, but I don't
Oh
know
yeah,
what kind
big
of
time.
message that would send to the other veterans on your team. If you get rid of him, are you going to trade Quentin Nelson too? Or are you going to get rid of Ryan Kelly? Like,
Right.
what are you going to do?
What about another key factor for the Denver Broncos on defense is Patrick Surtain.
He's coming on really well. Like he's really looking like a shutdown corner. I know it's a term he gets thrown around a lot nowadays, but
Mm-hmm.
he's definitely been holding up his end of the bargain and shutting people
Yeah.
down the best that he can. So
Yeah, Denver's Denver's defense has really they haven't been bad. They haven't they really never been bad. It's just that offense. It was just atrocious. Revolving door of quarterbacks. Oh my God, Paxton Lynch. Oh my God. It started with Kyle Orton. Remember that dude? I used to
Yeah, it
love when he
started
played
with
Kyle Orton. I loved it.
Kyle. It was Jay Cutler, then Cal
Yeah,
Orton,
Cutler. Cutler
then
did good. Cutler
Tebow,
did.
and
Yeah.
it's just Peyton was the one stabilizer. But
Oh,
like I said before, it's crazy the Broncos have been a football team as long as they have, and you can legitimately say they've never drafted a franchise quarterback ever in the history of their team.
no, never. They always went and got somebody. I mean,
Yeah.
Jesus. But like you said, when Peyton came, it was just like, okay. So it's like, oh, it's like that now, Denver? For real though? We've been beating the brakes off y'all, and then all of a sudden you want to go get one of the greatest of all time. Then they win a Super Bowl. They go to Super Bowl twice and they win one. Okay, Peyton. Okay, that's cool though. But you got picked out by Charles Woodson.
Finally.
You got picked out by Charles Woodson, baby. So we're gonna see, man. That game will be on Thursday at 8:15 p.m. Eastern Time on Amazon Prime.
Yep.
Might be my pad doing that. Amazon Prime. And if you need any, oh hush. If you need a password, man, I think D-Rec got Amazon Prime. We all use D-Rec's Amazon Prime. And speaking of D-Rec, man, shout out to D-Rec. Could be here tonight, man. He had some things he had to do, man. Shout out to D-Rec. Shout out to Philly G. Philly G couldn't make it tonight. My normal Tuesday night crew, man. My dogs on the Tuesday night. D-Rec and Philly G. Philly G's up
in the chat though.
Yeah, he in the chat, baby. I see him in the chat. I'm waiting on one person in the chat, man. He know who he is. I ain't seen no drunk, man. I don't know what drunk. Where my boy drunk at, man. Where my boy, what drew to the game, man? Come on now. Where y'all at?
I don't know if we're gonna see Drew to the game tonight, man. I think he's still hurting from Sunday.
Oh my God, bro! Good
20-3,
Lord.
man.
Jeez, man. Josh Allen, man. Hey, Josh Allen is resistant, man. That's what I'm talking about. I'm telling you, man, Josh Allen, he might be the MVP this year. I know it's calling it early, but man, Josh Allen is nice. Josh Allen,
I
and he
think
proved it.
I think it'll be a 2-horse race, honestly,
Mm-hmm.
between him and Lamar. Just because both like Josh is winning a lot of games and keeping the
Mm-hmm.
Bills in some really tight contests and pulling them out most of the time. And Lamar so far has put up crazy stats offensively. So I think it's going to be a two-man race between the two of them this season.
True. I totally agree with you on that. Well, college football, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we do. We cover college football, man, and we about to bring it to you right here and right now.
On the Mark with Young Mark is brought to you by the Real to Sports Podcast.
Appreciate it. Hey, it's time for On the Mark, your daily dose of weekly college football news and rumors. It was a crazy week, week 5 of the college football season. The NFL, they say any given Sunday. Well, that applies to college football as well, because any given Saturday, it was a pretty crazy weekend. So let's go and get into it. So imagine playing a game, right? And your offense turns the ball over 5 times. You fumble 4 times, you throw a pick, but you somehow still win the game. That was the case this weekend. Number 11 ranked Penn State. They survived a rain-soaked game against Northwestern. They won 17-7, which sounds about the score of the Thursday night game this week.
Wow.
They fumbled the ball 4 times and had an interception, but oddly enough, Northwestern didn't score a single point out of any of those 5 turnovers. So Penn State escaped with a narrow victory there. Want to give
Lions.
As my man Philly G would say, we are, right?
Right.
Right. Want to give a big shout out to Chip Kelly and the UCLA Bruins, man. They pulled off the upset Friday night. They upset the 15th ranked Washington Huskies in the Rose Bowl. They won the game 40-32. Senior quarterback Dorian Thompson-Robinson, he led the way with 315 passing yards and 3 touchdowns to the air. But he had this one rushing touchdown that was one of the nastiest plays I've seen in a long time. Don't take my word for it, though. Take a look at it.
Quick snap, everybody pinches.
Ooh. Out like let's play it on the other end. Let me play it on the other side.
Thompson-Robinson, end zone and touchdown.
You know what that remind me of? Michael Vick gets them Vikings, and he made them.
That's exactly what I thought of when I saw it.
Yeah.
I would hate to be in the defensive meeting room the following day on Washington on that one, man.
Word.
I know they're getting clowned right now.
That's crazy. One more time.
Thompson-Robinson, end zone and touchdown.
Bro, he just did one. It's just one step back, and
they tackled each other. He was a ghost.
That's crazy.
Man. But it was a rough weekend if you're in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, man. The Steelers lost at home, and in the 24th ranked defending ACC champion Pitt Panthers, they lost 26-21 to a Georgia Tech team who, coming into the game, had only 1 win so far in the season, and 6 days, not even a full week, just 6 days before this game, they just fired their head coach. And somehow, some way, they found a way to knock off the defending ACC champions. So any given Saturday in college football, you never know what can happen.
Kidding.
Speaking of rough weekends, it looks like the rebuild is officially underway out in Norman, Oklahoma. Number 18 ranked OU, they got absolutely destroyed by an unranked TCU team. They lost 55-24.
The Frogs? The Frogs
The
got
Horned
them?
Frogs. Yes, the famous university that's given us Andy Dalton and LaDainian Tomlinson.
Trayvon Morey. Oh, man.
Put a beat down on OU.
Wow.
Their starting quarterback, Dylan Gabriel, looks like he's going to be out for the foreseeable future. He took a nasty hit going for a quarterback slide. Looks like he's in the concussion protocol. So best wishes to him, and hope he makes a full speedy recovery. But it's crazy to think that after dominating the Big 12 for 20 years, looks like OU is about to go through a full rebuild. So it's good news for us Oklahoma State fans.
I know you feel good about that.
Already
I said the Jets. Shout out to Pops. Yeah, we're gonna send you some love. I'm gonna bring it to you in a few minutes.
There's somebody on this show tonight that picked the Jets to win this weekend. I don't know who that might have been.
Yeah, Mr. Unorthodox, the Jets.
But we had a scare out in Missouri this weekend. The top-ranked Georgia Bulldogs, man, they were in a fight for their lives on Saturday out in Missouri. They almost lost that game. They were trailing in the game all the way up until the final minutes of the fourth quarter, but they came out on top. But because they were less than dominant against the unranked Tigers, they fell a little bit in the college football rankings. So we got a new top 25 going into week 6 of the college football season. We got Alabama back on top at number 1, roll tide from my best friend-in-law. Georgia falls to number 2. Ohio State and Michigan come in at 3 and 4, and Clemson rounds out the top 5 after their win over NC State.
Hanging in there. God, yeah. I hate Clemson. I can't stand Clemson, bro.
I hate them too, but it beat a top 10 ranked NC State team on Saturday in a very good game. It was like the 3rd highest viewed game this weekend, so definitely tip of the cap for them. They showed why they deserve to be in the top 5. To round things out, wouldn't it be awesome if you can get fired from a job and pocket millions of dollars on the way out? Here we are, 1/3 of the way into the college football season, and 5 Power 5 schools have committed to paying a combined $60 million to coaches that they fired so far this season. Paul Chryst out of Wisconsin is getting $16.4 million to walk. Scott Frost, $15 million from Nebraska. Coach Collins.
I did see that. I seen that. I seen the Nebraska one.
Yeah. 15 mil just to get out of town. The coach of Georgia Tech, they just mentioned $11.3 million from Georgia Tech. Carl Durrell, former coach of Colorado, getting $8.7 million to leave. And Herm Edwards got $9.4 million to walk away from Arizona State. So,
Herm.
Yeah, definitely.
Damn.
I would say I feel for him, but it's a lot of money just to get fired. So you can't be mad at him.
Yeah. Damn. Just to walk. But those schools are trash, though. Those schools are all those schools are trash.
Wisconsin wasn't bad. Like they've been contenders in the Big Ten for the last couple of years, but they felt like they had kind of reached their ceiling and couldn't get over the hump. But yeah, definitely Colorado, Georgia Tech, Nebraska were definitely some of the lower tiers of college football here the last couple of years. But one last thing to wrap things up. Dear ESPN, if you're watching, if you're listening, whoever's in charge up in Bristol, for the love of the good Lord, I speak on behalf of all college football fans. Please stop cutting away from college football games to show Aaron Judge at bat for the Yankees. In all honesty, I don't think
I feel you.
that people watching a game between Penn State and Northwestern really care that Aaron Judge is about to strike out in a game against the Yankees. They've been doing this for the last couple of weeks in the college football season. It's gone from frustrating, like teetering on the edge, or infuriating. If you're going to show college football, stick to college football. It's giving you millions of views. Just focus on the football, please. We're not here to see baseball. We tune ESPN to see college football.
Yo, I think they did that with Barry Bonds. With Barry Bonds hit the record-breaking home run or whatever. They cut everything. I think I was watching a basketball game. They cut everything to go straight to it.
I mean, I can understand I understand if OJ is driving down the highway in the Bronco, you
remember that?
Got to do. I want to lie for that, but
oh damn, okay. So my age here.
But come on, I understand you want to show history. I get it, but you're cutting away from your prime moneymaker to show a game that's being broadcast on another network. It's almost like WCW spoiling, hey, Mick Foley's going to win the championship tonight.
Boom,
you're sending people away from your product, and it's just leaving a bad taste in the mouth of college football fans. So please, ESPN, let's focus on college football.
Got you.
And that's all I got for on the Mark. Back to you.
Man, we appreciate Young Mark and his college football news and rumors around the NCAA, man. We appreciate you, Young Mark.
On the Mark with Young Mark is brought to you by the Real to Sports Podcast.
All right, man. Kind of the moment we're waiting on. I see some old Taz on put up the Jets up in the Jets up in here, man. Shit, let's just go to it. Let's go. All right, man. We got the reviews here. We got the reviews and the scores from week 4 of the NFL season. What I'm going to read out all the scores of the NFL. And we're going to talk a little bit about Sunday's game, and we're going to talk about Monday's game as well. So let's start this thing off, man. First game. Well, Thursday's game, of course, the Cincinnati Bengals. They knocked off the Miami Dolphins 27-15. The Dolphins is no longer undefeated. That leaves the Philadelphia Eagles as the only undefeated team in the NFL. The Vikings survived in London. They survived the New Orleans Saints 28-25.
It survived the right word.
Big time.
I don't think I've ever seen a double doink like that before in my life.
Except for the Bears. Got the Seattle Seahawks. They overcame a very high-scoring game. The Seahawks. They defeated the Detroit Lions 48-45.
The Lions don't quit.
They do not quit. Cardiac Lions. And we have, man, as Taz said, man, shout out the New York Jets. They defeated the Pittsburgh Steelers 24-20. Zach Wilson with his first game back, a thriller, 24-20. I believe it's the first time in umpteen years that the Jets have defeated Pittsburgh at home. The New York Giants, they improved to 3-1. They defeated the Chicago Bears 20-12. The Tennessee Titans, they went over in the AFC South Division game. They went over the Indianapolis Colts 24-17. The Los Angeles Chargers, they defeated the Houston Texans 34-24. The Atlanta Falcons, they escaped the Cleveland Browns.
That was a nail biter.
Nail biter, 23-20. The Dallas Cowboys, they improved to
Here we go.
3-1 in an NFC East division game. They defeated the Washington Commanders 25-10. The Philadelphia Eagles remain unbeaten as they defeated the Jackson. Shout out to Philly G. Shout out to New York Cowboys. The Philadelphia Eagles, they remain undefeated. They defeated the Jacksonville Jaguars 29-21.
Definitely shout out to Jacksonville, man. They're playing
Jacksonville.
really good football. And
Yes.
Big shout out to Doug Peterson. I think he's, at this point, you have to go ahead and crown him Coach of the Year,
Right.
in my opinion, because
Right.
he's turned them all the way around.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. This is the game I watched, the Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills they defeated the Baltimore Ravens 23-20. Josh Allen bringing them back, I believe it was 17 unanswered points. And the Buffalo Bills over the Baltimore Ravens 23-20. The Arizona Cardinals, they defeated the Carolina Panthers 26-16. The Las Vegas Raiders pick up their first win of the season as they defeat the Denver Broncos 32-23.
Hey, simply put, just win, baby.
Just win, baby. The Green Bay Packers, they defeated the New England Patriots 27-24 in overtime.
No, that game was crazy. Like, who would have thought that a third string rookie quarterback would take Aaron Rodgers to overtime?
Exactly.
In Lambeau.
Zap was his name? Zap?
Yep.
He did pretty good, but you can't beat Aaron Rodgers in overtime. That's just impossible. The Kansas City Chiefs, they defeated. Yeah, that's what we're gonna talk about. We're gonna hold it right there. That's Sunday night's game. Let's talk about that. The Kansas City Chiefs, they defeated the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 41-31. One little bit I watched of that game because I had to go to work, so I can watch the first half of it. I'm gonna tell you, man, bruh. First of all, you put a rookie back there to kick return. So this is what happened. This is what got me. They kicked the ball to him. They kicked the ball kicked off to Tampa, right? So he runs, boom, he fumbles. Kansas City recovers. I kid you not. Kansas City scored in 36 seconds.
I believe it.
When I seen that, I said, "Oh, it's over." No, I said, "Oh my goodness." I said, "This is over with. This is over with right here." Kansas City, man. They strike. The thing about the team, man, watching football over the years, when you strike early, man, you pretty much gone. And they scored in 36 seconds, bro.
And it's crazy to think because Todd Bowles is a defensive guru. So it's almost like unfathomable for me personally to see a Todd Bowles-led defense struggle to stop somebody like they did Kansas City. Mm-hmm. It definitely is a testament to Coach Reed and Coach Bellamy and their offensive system for sure. But also think that Kansas City wins that game with a little bit of a chip on their shoulder.
Yeah.
That was their first game back in Tampa since they lost the Super Bowl a couple years ago. So
yeah, that was a get back game, of course.
Yeah,
they played like it was a get back game. Yeah, exactly. What's salary? Ricky said Charlie Ward was Michael Vick before Michael Vick. Wish he would have played in the NFL instead of the NBA.
Facts.
I agree with that too. Even though Charlie Ward was a nice point guard for the Knicks, but Charlie Ward was something special with the Seminoles. He was something special. Whoo, boy. And they had one of the most athletic guy in college football at the time, Peter Warrick. Peter Warrick was that dude, bro. Peter Warrick was that dude. I'm telling you, that dude was an athlete. That dude was an athlete, but definitely he would have been, if he was in Florida State. I agree with Pretty Ricky on that one. Pretty Ricky, what they call him. D-Rec is in the building.
Shout out to D-Rec, man.
D-Rec
We here,
is in the
man. We here.
building. We here, baby. We here. We here. Y'all excuse him, man. He having some camera issues, but he here. He here.
Oh yeah.
He's up in the building. Pretty Ricky said, "True that." Yeah, man. Peter Ward was nice, yo. Peter Ward was nice. Charlie Ward, the Seminoles was nice, man. Bobby Bowen, man, he was dominant for a good little bit of time. God bless his soul. But
Yeah.
he was definitely
They,
dominant at that time.
They were literally the model of consistency in college football. They had an unprecedented streak, unprecedentedly long streak of remaining ranked in the AP top 25, and going to consecutive bowl games. Like they were locked to play in a bowl game of some kind every year. So he definitely one of the unsung heroes of college football, and definitely one of the greats.
For sure. You want to go ahead and talk a little bit about the Raiders? I got a little bit I'm gonna talk about. Then we'll talk about we'll end this up. We'll talk about the Sunday night. Last night's game. But you want to jump on that Raiders game and talk a little bit about it?
You already know. You see what happens when you run the ball. Do you see what happens when you feed Josh Jacobs? Good things happen to you.
And the schemes of McDaniels, because he came up with some good running plays. He known for that stuff. And I'm glad he starting to use it. But
thanks.
Damn, you're a little bit too late, bro. But go ahead, bro.
I just you love to see it, and it's always nice to get a win, and no disrespect to any Denver fans out there, but it's definitely crazy to think that if they don't get us the next game, it'll be 3 full seasons since they've actually beaten us. It's unheard of for a division opponent, but I'm glad we're on the winning side in the win column this season. So go Raiders.
All right, it's good to be finally about time, man. About time.
It's not 2014.
That's right. Good Lord, they got the monkey off her back. We play Kansas City Chiefs Monday, man. We have to focus.
Oh yeah, big time.
Me and Mark was talking, man. We were talking and me and Mark was talking, and then we were saying that the Chiefs gonna have to. I mean, in order for us to beat the Chiefs, we're gonna have to play. We're gonna play damn near perfect. And I know that's something that's unheard of in the NFL, but man, in order for us to beat the Chiefs, we're gonna have to play perfect. All right, that's just what it
There we
is.
go.
If we play perfect, I and when I mean perfect, meaning execution. And I don't mean perfection throughout the whole game, but I just mean execution. Daniel Carson cannot miss extra points. He's gonna have to hit. I mean, he's automatic in the 40-yard range. I mean, he's gonna have to hit. Max Crosby's gonna have to step up. I mean, everybody's gonna have to step up because I'm being nice this year. Kansas City is pretty deadly on offense.
Yeah,
it's pretty deadly. So
there's no doubt about it. It's hopefully it'll be a good game, and we show up and we can pull it out. But this means a lot for Raider fans in general. Like,
damn right,
Kansas City's become like the big bully in our division since Andy Reid took over. So,
the motherfucker, I can't, boy. All you Chiefs fans, you better know who started that division. We did. We started that division. Don't forget that. But I gotta give it to Kansas City. They like I said, they got a quick strike, as you seen against the Bucks, one of the top defenses in the league. They scored in 36 seconds, bro. 36 seconds it took, and Travis Kelce just waltzed right in there. If we shut down, if we put the pressure on Mahomes, like Tampa did in the Super Bowl, if we put the pressure on him, remember he hurt his foot in that game, Super Bowl. Remember he hurt his foot. Put the pressure on him, and then we put that pressure on Kelce. I got crow that game, so that's my crow game right there. So I ain't trying to eat no crow. I ate it last year twice. I ain't trying to eat no crow. That's my only crow game this year. Well, both of them is my crow game. But we got. I want that game. I got to have them money. I got to have them. And we all remember 2017, baby, overtime.
The game that will never end.
I'll try to tell you, baby. Yeah. Lost my voice that night, baby. Lost my voice that night.
Derek Carr's first career victory was against the Chiefs.
Yes, sir.
So
let's go, man. Hyped up, baby. Let's go. Chandler Jones. Somebody get this video, this show to Chandler Jones. Show up.
Please.
Show the hell up. Show up. Show up. But I want to talk about something, man. Boy. I want to talk about something. And this is the Real to Sports. Real to Sports. I got to talk about something, y'all. Boy, I know I'm finna get thrown in the fire with this one, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Y'all gotta give it up for the Dallas Cowboys, bro. Cooper Rush is balling. Cooper Rush is doing his thing, bro. And I gotta apologize, and I'm gonna personally say it right here on Sports to Talk About that. I apologize because I said Cooper Rush was going to be one of the worst quarterbacks when he got drafted. I said Cooper Rush, sorry, he sucked. And I want to apologize to Cooper Rush.
Did you go to Oklahoma State saying all that?
Nah.
You sound like an Oklahoma State fan.
I remember him in college, yo. I said, yo, he sucked. This dude sucked, man. But I'm going to tell you right now, Cooper Rush is I got to give him his respect, man. I apologize, Cooper Rush. You are not sorry. The Dallas Cowboys, they look good, bro.
They do. So my question to you in the Taz and the live chat, who should get the credit for this run that they're on? Like, is it Cooper leading the offense, or is it because the defense is playing so incredibly well? Like, who gets the praise in this situation?
Well, I mean, I'm not a Cowboy fan for what I see. I'm gonna give it to Dan Quinn because, man, that defense is they relentless, bro.
Yeah,
that's what's keeping Cooper. I mean, Cooper's not winning the game with his arm. No, I'm not saying that, but he's game management. Game management. He's doing what he's supposed to do as a backup. He's coming in and he's keeping the ship afloat until the captain of the team comes back, which he might be coming back, I heard, against the Rams. Okay. So I'm gonna get to the Rams in a minute, but GC want to get in. I don't know, GC. We halfway in now, baby. But all right, Cooper Rush. I'm gonna put up his numbers. All right, in 4 games, Mark, 62 completions, right? 102 attempts, 737 yards. His longest was a 46-yarder. He threw 4 touchdowns. He only got sacked 4 times.
And this is like the crazy part for me, outside, being an outside person looking in. It's crazy that the team, at least on the offensive side of the ball, seems to be playing better with him in at quarterback than they did with Dak Prescott in at quarterback in the brief time that we saw him this season. And one of the questions that Dallas had going into the year was, how is the offensive line going to look? And like you just said, he's only been sacked 4 times, and they've gone up some really, really good defenses. Like the Washington Commanders, for example, their defensive line is no joke. Like, you got 4 or 5 first-round picks playing on the defensive line. They shut down the Giants' defensive line for the most part in that game, and it's just unfathomable. Like, everything that was going wrong for them at first. They put in Cooper Rush, and now everything looks like it's fixed. So
Yeah.
big shout out to him. I have a grudge against him from college, but as a professional, I have to admit he got the opportunity. He's taken really big advantage of it. I think a lot of people, myself included, honestly, had written Dallas off and said, well, without Dak, season's over with. But to Cooper Rush's credit, he tuned out all the noise and he's got them playing good football.
True. Well, Philly G said, no matter who played week 6, though, my defense is going to eat. Okay.
We'll see, bro.
GC, who that? The Cajun boy. What up, baby? What up with you, baby? What up there, boy? What up there, boy? What up, baby?
GC,
Cajun.
Have you recovered from Sunday, my man? That's
different type of game plan. That's very true.
True.
GC.
True.
Oh boy, I knew I was going. All good things must come to an end this Sunday versus the Rams. See, okay, now I'm gonna get at
I
something.
don't know.
I don't know about that, bro. I don't know, D-Rec.
Specifically,
who that, baby? I see you, baby. I see you. I see you there, Chef. I see you, boy.
Specifically,
I don't know, bro, about the Rams because the Rams is playing trash right now. Matt Stafford lead the league in interceptions.
It's not even Matt Stafford's fault if you want to bleed into the Monday night game a little bit, but
yeah, we can go Monday night. That's
the only reason why I'm kind of hesitant to say I agree with Philly G. I think if there's any potential for Cooper to suffer his first loss, it's going to be against. Glad to hear it, bro. If there's any chance for the Cowboys winning streak to come to an end, I think it could be against Philly. Only reason why I'm hesitant to say it could be against the Rams is one of the Rams' weaknesses right now is their offensive line. Matt Stafford is running for his life. Like he's constantly under pressure. He has no time in the pocket. And one of Dallas' strengths is Micah Parsons being able to rush the quarterback. So I think Dallas has a very good fighting chance in that game just for that reason alone. But yeah, I don't put the Rams' struggles so far this season. I don't put that on Matthew Stafford quite yet.
To like you said, the bleed into Monday night's game. I think the Cowboys is licking their chops at this because the 49ers they aggressive as hell. They're aggressive. The Rams ain't aggressive. They definitely miss Odell Beckham, right? They definitely missing him.
They miss Whitworth too.
Word. Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp. It was just the Cooper Kupp show. I think they said it on First Take. You step back, man. That's all you see is number 10. Boom. Yeah. I agree with what they said. Shannon Sharp said. They should have kept Robert Woods, bro.
Yeah.
Robert Woods, he thrived in that offense. Now he disappeared up in Tennessee. You didn't even know he was in Tennessee. He disappeared there. But we used the Rams. He was well known. He still got Van Jefferson. Like I don't. And what's the difference though, Mark? Kevin O'Connell. Kevin O'Connell is gone.
Yeah.
And those of you know who Kevin O'Connell is, he's the head coach of the Minnesota Vikings.
Yep.
Kevin O'Connell was gone. That was their offensive coordinator last year. So now you take that key piece and go. Now the Rams is kind of like, ugh. They're a little funky now, man. And I mean the defense still hanging around, but I'm gonna tell you right now, man. I think the Cowboys got something for them, bro.
Yeah, I think Micah Parsons is going to get off this weekend just because, like I said, watching that game last night, man, Matthew Stafford had no time at all, and I think that's why he's going the Cooper Kupp so much because that's the only read he can really make.
Right, absolutely.
Cam Akers is trying his best, but he hasn't really shown up yet. I don't know where in the world Allen Robinson is gone. He's disappeared.
Where is Allen Robinson, bro? But see, that's what I'm saying. He does not thrive with that offense. He does not. He's a basic route runner. He needs to go somewhere like he would definitely thrive somewhere in like Tennessee, Buffalo, somebody like that, some team like that, like definitely not the Rams. The Rams is West Coast. They pop like that. Robert Woods was perfect with that, and they got rid of him. You see how Odell was getting off, man. They put Odell in the slot. Odell was getting off. Bam, bam, bam. Of course, you had Kevin O'Connell, the offensive guru or whatever. But let me go. What GC said? Robert Woods was perfect, but they thought Odell was coming back for sure. That's true.
I think that too.
Yeah,
I
think
agree
so.
with you, GC.
Yeah, I agree too. The Rams left Donald unblocked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Donald is doing his best on the defensive side of the ball. They're doing everything that they can, no doubt. But like I said, it's hard to win football games when your offense can't score any points.
Absolutely.
Like
Jameis, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Every legendary defensive team that's come through the league in NFL history, they may not have had the greatest show on turf on offense, but they had an offense that was at least capable of scoring on multiple possessions.
Absolutely.
And when your drives are ending in punts, 3 and outs, or interceptions, it's going to be hard for any defense to overcome that.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. But again, I got to give. I had to put it on the show today. I told Mark I got to go there. I got to give Cooper Rush his flowers, man, because the dude is doing good. And I want also the NFC East, man. I got to give it to the New York Giants, man. The New York Giants is doing their thing. They went to Chicago. They beat the Bears. I mean, I'm not going to sleep on Chicago. I'm not going to sleep on any team, but the Bears are not a playoff threat. But I mean, still, they're the ones that they'll spoil your appetite like that. That's their job, spoil your appetite. I got to give it to the Giants, man. The Giants are doing pretty good.
It's crazy to think, and big shout out to D-Rec. I came across this stat earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
The NFL has been going to London for 15 years now. They started doing the games in London in 2007.
True.
This Sunday coming up with the Giants and the Packers game, this is the very first time in those 15 years that both teams playing in that London game have a winning record going into the game.
Very, very true. Very true.
And Brian Daboll, if it wasn't for the tremendous turnaround that Doug Peterson is doing in Jacksonville, I should say, Brian Daboll will be up there for Coach of the Year as well, because he's turned the Giants around.
Turning around.
I give him a ton of credit as well.
Also, Wink Martindale.
Yeah,
Wink Martindale.
That was a huge pickup for them too.
Oh God, yeah. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, man. That's what they needed. That was the doctor order right there.
Yeah.
I mean, that was something. I mean, they got rid of Patrick Graham, who came over to us for Wink Martindale. I'm like, whoa. The Giants are on to something, but I got to get the Giants some flowers too, man. I gotta give them. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Here's something to think about since we're talking about the NFC East. We gave credit to Cooper Rush. I also want to give a ton of credit to Kellen Moore as well.
Oh, absolutely.
They would scheme up an offense to allow Cooper to thrive in.
Yes.
I think it's really crazy for me to think about. I know we're at 2022 season has just started. I'm very curious to see what the 2023 Cowboys is going to look like, because at the rate that they're going, either Dan Quinn or Kellen Moore, possibly even both of them, are going to be head coaches elsewhere probably as soon as next season with how well they're performing this year. So.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. GC said they just signed Chris Harris Jr. Good. Now you can tell Marshawn Lattimore start holding. Jesus Christ. He held Jefferson for dear life and Thielen. Good Lord. NFC East is competitive now. It is. It is.
Well, 3 out of the 4. 3 out of 5.
Yeah, he said 3. Yeah. GC said, I want to give credit to Andy Dalton and Latavius Murray.
It was so good seeing Tay-Train, man.
LT.
It was so good seeing my boy Tay-Train, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Shout out to LT, man. He was a Raider.
I miss him.
Yeah, man. No doubt. He was nice. He was nice with us. He was definitely nice. He was a workhorse. Also, man, I want to I got to give the Philadelphia Eagles, man. I got to give them their flowers, man. They're the best team in the league right now. They're undefeated. Best team in the league. They doing their thing. Jalen Hurts look like a whole new quarterback. Philly's nice. Philly is nice. I hope they continue to keep that train rolling. No doubt, bro. No doubt. Got to get to it. Philadelphia Eagles is nice though. They're the best team in the league. They got tons and tons of momentum. Their defense is pretty good. Their secondary is no joke. That no-fly zone. Darius Slay, man, dude is nice. They put the whooping on the Vikings. When you shut down one of the best wide receivers in the entire league, Justin Jefferson, that's impressive. He worked them all night.
So Philly G, since you're in the live chat, I got a question for you. We were talking about the MVP race earlier in the show. I personally think it's a 2-horse race between Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson. If Jalen Hurts keeps leading the Eagles down this winning path that they're on, do you think Jalen Hurts can possibly sneak into that conversation and compete with them for MVP or at least most improved player?
I can definitely. Yeah, why not? Why not? But here's a not the. He said letting them. I have it because I still believe that.
Yeah, he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
He's not wrong. He said I'll take the Super Bowl. Okay, I agree with you. But also, I remember GC said something Saturday. He said that a lot of teams, well, not a lot of teams, but just about every year, teams go undefeated. What was it, a couple years ago? Pittsburgh, they was 11-0.
Yep.
They was 11-0, and then all of a sudden they went kapoots when they lost to Washington. Arizona, what was it, last year, Mark? Or year before last?
Last year.
Well, last year,
yeah.
They're 12-0. They were 12-0.
12-0, they ran to a brick wall called Green Bay and did not recover.
Exactly. See what I'm saying? So Philly G, like I said, man, you're undefeated. Not saying that you're gonna, that your road can go down that way with those guys, but I'm just saying you just might want to be careful because now you at the top of the mountain and people want to bring you down.
2015 Panthers, man. They was undefeated for a hot stretch that season, and they took that first L, and they ain't recovered.
They were 15-1, bro. They 15-1. All right, Carolina was nice. Philly G said I hope to be 15-2, 14-3. Hey, what D-Ray said, we lead the league in rushing. That's very true. Saquon Barkley. Yeah, shout out to him. We give him his flowers. I give him his flowers too. Saquon, man, he's definitely going to be the NFL comeback player of the year.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, hands down.
Yeah, he's playing in rare form. I hope he can. I just want him to finish the season, me personally. That's what I'm hoping for right now with him and guys like Christian McCaffrey. I just want to see them complete a season. But definitely Saquon is doing his thing, man. Dayball, man, he's got Daniel Jones playing good. He's got Saquon looking like Penn State Saquon again, and it's a good time to be a Giants fan.
Yeah. I gotta give it. I gotta give it to the Giants. I gotta give it to the Dallas Cowboys. I gotta give it to the Philadelphia Eagles, man. They NFC East, man. Them boys over there, they clicking on all cylinders right now, and those actually are the top. Besides Green Bay and Minnesota, about the top teams in the NFC right now.
Yeah, best records. Yeah.
And another fact with Cooper Rush, man, that the Cowboys in the power rankings, they was last week they was 21. Now they're 13. That's insane. That's insane of a jump. That's an insane of a jump, man. But Cooper Rush, again, man, I gotta apologize to Cooper Rush. That dude is doing his thing, and him and that connection with him and Noah Brown is nice. I like that. That Noah Brown, they doing their thing. Of course, you got as Skip said, 11 from heaven. That dude is nice, but I'm Mark. To be honest with you, on that defense, man, DeMarcus Lawrence, man, doing his thing, bro.
Yeah. Dallas is like we said, Dallas is doing really well on the defensive side of the ball. It's like I said, it's going to be interesting to see like just how long are they going to be able to hold on to their coordinators because the rest of the league is obviously taking notice of this as well. So
they got a good line, man. Armstrong, Gallimore, Basham. Like they got a good line. Dallas got a good line, man.
It's crazy to think, right? They lost Randy Gregory in free agency, and people thought that was really going to hurt them, especially hurt Micah Parsons because now he lost his right-hand man to take up some of the pressure from the offensive line. They're finding a way.
Facts. And they put Jason Peters in. They moved him from left to right, I believe. And man, what a hell of a difference. In the tank, man. Right. That's a hell of a difference. Oh, boy, we got an NFC. Taz is going crazy up in the live chat here.
Yeah, I see him.
Some of this stuff I can't post, but I'll post it. Eagles, we coming for you. Oh, 2 weeks. 2 weeks, Eagles. You got 2 weeks.
That's going to be a good one.
Coming for you. That's going week 6, the Dallas Cowboys versus the Philadelphia Eagles. That's going to be something.
Yeah.
that is going to be something. But yeah, I had to give flowers to the New York Giants. Oh man, the New York Giants is looking real good, man. And shout out, man, from Raider Nation to Big Blue. You know, Shout out to y'all, man. And from the Raider Nation to America's team, man. Shout out to y'all. And also from America's Nation to Fly Eagles Fly, man. Y'all doing y'all thing, man. Y'all doing y'all thing. Y'all doing y'all thing. Shout out to y'all, man. We'll close it up with the Rams and the 49ers. The 49ers defeated the defending champions, man, 24-9.
It was a pretty close game. Like the Rams were never really like out of it until Stafford threw that pick 6 at the end there. Mm-hmm. But aside from that, like they were, despite not being able to do much on offense, they were hanging in there the best that they could. Mm-hmm. Just like I said, they had no protection for Stafford. Whether they tried to do screen plays, quick outs, nothing was working for them on offense. So they got to get that offensive line straightened out if they want to have a chance. Because Matthew's not really a scrambler or an improviser type quarterback, so he needs time to go through his progression and set his feet before he throws, and you need time to do that. And I don't know how it happened, but it was one play, like in the third quarter or something like that. Somehow, some way, Nick Bosa did a stunt and got through to Stafford clean. Like nobody touched him. Like, how do you lose sight of 97? How do you do that? But,
he leads the league in sacks, by the way.
Yeah.
He got 6 already. Good Lord. 6 already. Man, good gracious. I think, like I said, man, the 49 is more physical. The Rams can't handle them. They just can't handle nothing physical. They're West Coast. Most West Coast teams can't handle that physicality. Both of them happen to be West Coast, but 49ers, of course, is they got some dogs on there, of course. But again, Shannon Sharp said something, man, that really brought it home. Matt Stafford is looking like Detroit Lion Matt Stafford. And this goes to show you that they're really missing Kevin O'Connell, their old offensive coordinator, which is the head coach of the Minnesota Vikings.
I agree with you on the O'Connell part for sure. But again, I'm not trying to play Stafford sympathizer.
No, you're fine.
But I don't care if you're Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, heck even Johnny Unitas. If you have no time behind a very bad offensive line, no quarterback is going to be able to play well like that. So I want to give him slight credit or slight grace, if you will, because he has no protection. But I think whatever they do, they can get him some kind of protection, whether it's like a trade or free agency pickup or something. If he can get some kind of protection, he'll improve. In my opinion,
they're gonna have to get, and when I mean the Rams, like you said, the offensive line, they're gonna have to get ready because Dallas is coming, and their defensive line is no joke.
No doubt.
Their defensive line is no joke, bro. So they better get some issues or whatever. Now on the flip side, you got 99, which is Aaron Donald, but I don't know about you, Mark. Before we close out this thing, man, I don't know about Jalen Ramsey, bro. That's just
what?
No, bro. I just can't. I can't with Jalen Ramsey, bro. I can't. I think he's just all mouth. Hold on. Taz said my defense is gonna eat it versus the Rams. Oof, I think that.
Parsons will, man.
Yeah. Here we go again. DMX boys.
RIP to X.
Word. We're gonna eat.
I
heard oh, he is. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Cooper.
I don't know, man.
But yeah, go ahead.
I think Jalen's good. I feel like when he wants to be, I feel like he turns it on and turns it off at the same time. The only bad game that I personally ever seen out of him in the years that I watched him play was the season opener. Stephon Diggs absolutely cooked him, but I'll admit this, he did look kind of bad on that Deebo Samuel touchdown. Like he tried to do a wimpy shoestring tackle on him.
Bro, he ran over. He ran him over.
Like that's not a good look.
Yeah, he ran him over, bro. He ran him straight over. I'm like, come on, Jalen didn't want none. He didn't want none of that, bro. Could you blame him? he didn't want none of that. But yeah, that is crazy. Some
cornerbacks can hit, some can't. He's one of those guys like I said, he hits when he wants to. So
word. I mean, I don't see him doing nothing, bro. Not Jalen Ramsey. I think he's just all mouth. He been like that. I mean, no, he backed it up with Jacksonville. He went to the AFC Championship game, lost to New England.
They should have won.
I remember that. I agree with you. Who was the quarterback? Blake Bortles. Oh God, you talking about fall off the map? Holy shit! Ain't he down there in Tampa?
I don't know where Blake Bortles is right now.
I think he's back up for Brady.
Every time I think about Blake Bortles, I can't help but think I have a friend. He's a big Jacksonville fan, and he was bragging so much coming out of that 2014 draft. Like, yeah, we got Blake Bortles. We don't need Teddy Bridgewater. Y'all can have Derek Carr. We got Blake freaking
How
Bortles.
dare you say some stupid shit like that?
God, it ain't working out for him. But
let me see here. 13 cooked him. Pass interference. Michael Gallup, he did. Yeah, he did. I seen that game. And I'm like, wait a minute. And then they showed the replay. I'm like, wait a minute. Michael Gallup is here. And Jalen Ramsey is here. So why is he doing all this back here? And they call pass interference? I'm like,
gotta love football, right?
I said, what in the world kind of they screwed Dallas on that one, bro.
Do you think Jalen's got much time left as like a top tier corner?
Top tier? No.
You think the Rams gonna let him go?
Yeah, eventually. I think that Super Bowl kind of covered him for another year or two. But after that, if he don't produce numbers, because that's why they got him to produce. He's not producing jack. When last time he had a pick six? When last time he had an interception?
The Falcons game. He got the game sealing interception.
Yeah, he did. That's very true. That's very true.
But It'll be interesting. If you're a Rams fan, man, you better hold on tight while you got it, because
Word.
when Stafford and Aaron Donald and Jalen Ramsey leave town, man, I don't know what y'all gonna do, because y'all just like the Lakers. Y'all got no draft picks to try to rebuild the team. So good luck.
Word. Boy, this NFC East is up, boy. Boy, week 6 is gonna be something else, ain't it? These two right here. We
What do you got
dominated
to
the
do
Jags
now, bro?
team. Imagine. No, you did not dominate the Jags, Philly G. You did not, because they was beating you 14-0. They was putting a whooping on you for a minute.
I would say they took control of the game.
They took control
Philly
of the
did.
game. Yeah,
They
yeah.
definitely took control back of
They
that
took
game.
control. Yeah, you didn't dominate them. They got the best of you. They snatched the nuts out from you the first time. They got you.
You know what I think that could have been, and I'm not making excuses for Philly, because Lord knows they don't need them. You think it possibly could have been that they looked at their opponent on paper saying, and we're playing Jacksonville. We don't got to really show up for this game. You think that Jacksonville might have caught them sleeping? Because I think so.
Yeah, I think so too. They didn't expect it. But then Philly woke
This
up. They
isn't
woke up out of their nap.
this isn't the Blaine Gabbert or Chad Henne led Jaguars anymore, man. Like Doug Peterson got them cooking, and I'm happy for him.
Gardner Minshew.
I personally can't say anything bad about Minshew. Unfortunately, he shut down the Coliseum, so I get reminded of that on a regular basis. So
These
I
two
can't.
is going at it in the live chat. I'm just gonna leave them be. I just gonna leave them be, man. But week 4 is over, man. Week 4 is over, Mark. We getting ready to roll into week 5.
It's flying
Week
by
5.
already, man.
Already, man. I'm trying to tell you, bro.
It's gonna be the off season before you know it.
God. Oh man. Look at this. I mean, they are going at it up in here. Week 6 is gonna be off
my
the
name
chain.
Bennett, and I ain't in it, man.
I ain't in it, man. Hey, look, our job today from the Raider Nation, we gave flowers to the New York Giants, the Dallas Cowboys, and the Philadelphia Eagles. I just want to let y'all know we gave y'all some love from the Raider Nation. So that's the love from that. But we're going to end this thing, man. That's our show for today, man. As always, we thank you guys for tuning in to the Real to Sports podcast. Me and Young Mark, we hope that we did a good job for you guys today. And remember to hit that thumbs up and that subscribe button, man. Just me and Young Mark, just the Raider Nation here. It's the Raider Nation show.
And we didn't bombard y'all with Raider talk, so you're welcome.
Word, exactly. We didn't even go there. We showed love. We showed love to the NFC. Showed love to them. They are going. Look at these jokers. They still going. They still going, man. But yeah, we gonna get on up out of here, man. Young Mark, what you got for us when we close out?
Hey man, we appreciate y'all being here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Just want to say keep the peace, treat everybody nicely and fairly, and treat others how you want to be treated. And peace, love, and positivity, y'all. And we'll see y'all on Saturday.
You got that right. Oh, appreciate you there. Appreciate you, Bird Game.
Appreciate it, dog.
Man. They still got I ain't gonna eat for it. Look. These Cowboys, your daddy. Lord have mercy. That's what we get in the Real to Sports podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Cowboys, Eagles, Cowboys, Giants, Giants, Eagles. Eagles,
isn't that
Giants.
Gonna be a Sunday night game? The Eagles and Cowboys game.
I think that is. I think that is. And it's prime time. If it's Dallas, it's gonna be prime time. They always get prime time game, but it is what that is. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody in the live chat, man. Y'all don't forget, man. Check us out this coming Saturday. We will be coming at you 2 times. 2 times. And what I mean is for the very first time, we will have at 1 p.m. the Real to Sports Talk Show, week 5 predictions. And right after that, we're going to jump in our Lamborghinis, get all fresh up and clean. And then we're going to roll right over to the Real Man to Man Lounge. So we'll be putting in some overtime for you guys this Saturday at 1 p.m. We got the Real the Sports Talk Show. And right after that, we will have the Real Man to Man Lounge. So come check us out Saturday at 1 p.m. only on YouTube.
You don't want to miss it. We're going to have some real in-depth conversations. It's going to get pretty real this Saturday.
Baby.
So come on and stop by.
Yes, sir.
Learn something.
Two times. So don't forget to come check us out, man. Again, Saturday, 1 o'clock. We got the Real the Sports Talk Show. We're gonna have the week 5 predictions, and right after that, we're gonna get fresh and clean and jump over in the lounge and relax, talk about real life, man. So we're gonna get up out of here, man. I'm the host and Mr. VP.
Yes, sir.
We're the Real Sports Podcast, and we are the Raider Nation, man. Hey, thank y'all for watching. We'll see y'all Saturday, double time. Don't forget, double time. We'll see y'all Saturday, 1 p.m. We out.